to Lifepoint's announcements.
Well, welcome to Lifepoint Announcements. A little different this time. As you saw from the pictures, some of the staff and some people from our prayer team, we went to New York and had a great time touring the city, visited the 9/11 monument, which was all great. We had really a neat time of just being together and learning more about each other, talking about the vision and future of the church. It was great. One of the greatest things of our trip was we went to Brooklyn Tabernacle Church in downtown Brooklyn, and one of the associate pastors took some time to meet with us and poured out his heart and told us about the heartbeat of their church and what the engine that drives their church is their Tuesday night prayer meeting. That was the reason we went. But he gave us his time, and it was really neat. And at the very end, he looked at Brad and said, if we could be praying for your church, if our church could be praying for your church, it's one thing, the one thing we could be praying for. And Brad said, revival. As 2 Chronicles says in chapter 7, verse 14, if my people will humble themselves and pray, then I will forgive their sins and I will heal their land. And we're asking for healing over Columbus, and we're asking that God would start in us, and individually the staff is praying, God, light a fire in my soul, reveal the parts of me that are not of you, because I want to get rid of them so I can be all yours. And as we do that as a church, God is going to set this place on fire, and we're going to be able to be utilized by God in a more powerful way than we have ever seen. I am excited about the future of this church. We want to see the God who we read that healed the sick, who gave sight to the blind. We want to see God work miracles and touch people's lives, but it's got to start in us. The main announcement I have is that the first and third Monday of each month we have House of Prayer at the church at 6:45 p.m. and we have live worship, and you're going to see more and more of an emphasis on that night. And my hope and prayer is that we'll see that night turn into every Monday or every Tuesday or every Wednesday, whatever day we end up picking. It is important that our church be a church that prays. I hope to see you at our next House of Prayer coming up on October 6th at 6:45 p.m. Mark it on your calendar, set a reminder on your phone. I want to see you there. Stay tuned for the rest of the slides and announcements, and thank you for watching Lifepoint Announcements.